Masaki. I'm Andy. As he said, do you know karate?
Yeah.
Today I want to share to you about karate spirit. Karate is one of Japanese original martial arts, and we don't use any weapons, just our arms and legs, like this. I've done karate for 9 years, and now I'm a black belt. So when you tease me, be careful. Just stop. There are some purposes to start karate or other martial arts, such as self-protection, strengthening oneself, just for fun, and so on. In my case, when I started karate, I was just 6 years old and I was very short and really weak. At that time, I fought against a bully in my kindergarten and I was completely defeated. I wished to become much stronger and decided to enter the karate club. But after my training, I learned karate spirit and I noticed that my first motivation was a mistake. First, if you start karate, never use your karate technique to ordinary people. Yes, so never. Your punch and kick have already become strong weapons. So if you use them, it's totally unfair. It's our strict test rule. You should only use it for protecting weak people, not to show off your power. In my case, as far as I can remember, I've never fought against anyone since I started karate. Even if I was bullied or abused, I kept silent and patient, because it was better that I got hurt and injured rather than I gave them injury. Even if I was injured to die, I should not use it. Can you imagine that? Yeah, but it's our virtue. Second, this is a very interesting fact about karate fighters. That is, the stronger a karate fighter becomes, the softer he does, both in his fighting style and in his mind. I'll show an example.
Wow.
Yeah. Here, I have two stones. You can find these rough and sharp stones in the upper side of the river. And on the contrary, you can find these smooth stones in the lower part of the river. Karate is similar to this example. At first I thought I need strong punch to beat opponent like this. But it was a misconception. Through the karate training, our rough parts decrease and gradually becomes smooth like this. In my case, after several years training, I noticed that my fighting style became more flexible and not aggressive anymore. Plus, I realized that I became more confident, but also more humble and calm. So if you become much stronger, you don't need to be aggressive anymore, because you can find comfort and security in your mind. Like my master, who had a lot of experiences, matured karate fighters have great comfort in their mind, and they think life is not all about winning. So now you can find that my first purpose was a mistake. I cannot use my weapons like arms and legs to people such as the bully I mentioned earlier. Rather than thinking this way, it doesn't matter anymore for me, even if I was bullied or ridiculed. This is a karate spirit. I heard that other martial arts also have similar spirit. If this spirit spreads all over the world, our society will become more peaceful and full of humility. I hope I can be helpful to make that society through karate spirit. Thank you for listening.